Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. About 4 or 5 days ago, guys, I put out a poll on my community tab regarding the sudden rise in anxiety in children, and I give you a list of options. Who was to blame for this? I think I put, was it the government interference? Was it general parenting? Was it the arse end of COVID? Or was it mollycoddling? And at the time of recording, mollycoddling won that poll. I do have a precise example of this so-called mollycoddling from an article in the Telegraph, and it reads, excuse me, times table tests should be scrapped and grammar exams stripped back. Teaching unions are urging the government. Ministers are being urged to cut down the number of tests in primary schools, which unions say lead to high levels of anxiety in children. Tests on timetables are compulsory for all year 4 pupils at state schools in England. Unions have also argued in favour of simplifying the year 6 SATs, the exams pupils take at the end of primary school in reading, writing and maths, to cut out the most difficult grammar questions. The demands will be handed to Bridget Phillipson, the Education Secretary, for her Curriculum and Assessment Review, alongside submissions for multi-academic trust bosses and education experts. The times table test should be optional, said one union source. We are not saying children shouldn't learn times table, they are really helpful, but the need to have the times table check is a bit of an unnecessary waste of time. Discussing grammar exams, the source said, we are not saying let's abandon knowledge, but there is an awful lot in the primary school curriculum. Now, with attitudes like this, guys, I can't help but feeling that we are raising a generation of, dare I say, thick cooked soy boys. People who are weak, who are pale, haven't seen much of the sunshine outdoors, that kind of a thing. I have heard and I have seen videos of certain places in California where some companies and some employers have something called a chill out room, which contains a beanbag, a smoothie making machine and like a comfy chair, on the just in case basis that, I don't know, some idiot in California is trying to do a report for a deadline or something in his office, and he gets a bit stressed, gets a bit anxious, gets a bit upset. He can go to this chill out room, sit on a beanbag, have a bit of a cry and make himself a kale smoothie. Now, I've got to say, guys, my schooling, I do apologise using myself as an example all the time, but my examples are limited on these subjects that I talk about on this channel. My education was different to everybody else's. I went to a bad boys school. I got kicked out of my secondary school in year 7. The kids within my school were, to say the least, different. I had kids in my school who would attack each other with chisels and screwdrivers in woodwork. That's the kind of basis we're talking about here. But we still had our education. We still did our work. We still did our homework. We learned things. You wouldn't think so, would you, from a bunch of psycho fucking delinquents? But yes, we did. And these are the type of people who could quite easily have taken advantage of the whole anxiety, mental health thing. Schoolwork and school is not supposed to be fun. I don't know of any children whatsoever who enjoys going to school and doing the work and doing the homework, but it's something you just have to knuckle down and get on with. Most of you guys who went to school, I bet you didn't sit at the back of the classroom saying, oh, I'm so stressed, miss, can I go and have 10 minutes in chill out room, or can I miss out this class because I'm feeling a bit delicate today? No, bollocks. The teacher would have given you a clip round back at ear and said, get on with your work or you're in detention. Simple as that. That is now long gone. It seems like the pupils are somehow taking advantage of the soft nature of the government, of the educational system and of parents. It's quite similar to work. It's very rare that you'll get someone who enjoys getting up in the morning, stretching his arms and says, fucking hell, yes, I've got work today. I can't wait to get on and get to work. But again, it's something you have to do. It's something you have to go to survive. You need money to pay your mortgages, to pay your rent and to pay your food. Knuckle under, stop fucking whinging and get it bloody done. That state of mind is being diminished drastically, day by day, week by week, year by year, by these soft, oh, let's stroke his head, bouncy, fluffy, interfering government nanny states. It's got to stop. End of story. Otherwise, we are screwed. That's me luck, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Do let me know even what you think in the comments. And I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.